Hey, I'm Sallie.
And I'm Allyn.
And we are Sal and Al.
The Wool Slayers.
Welcome. It's episode 52.
Oh, yes it is.
It's fall in here in Texas.
I can sit with this on and not
I've got my windows open. It feels good. Not these windows, but the other windows.
Right.
Right. Yeah. So we're in good moods.
We are. We survived the tornadoes last night.
Yes,
too.
we had a tornado last night, but we're all good.
Yep.
Didn't hit either one of us.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry for those of you who are in the path.
I know.
It's never fun, especially this late in the year. It's like, we're not supposed to have tornadoes right now.
I know. I feel like it's usually in the spring.
It is. Yeah. So, let me do this before I forget.
Yes.
Sallie ran on Ravelry.
Allyn loves yarn on Ravelry.
We are on Instagram as Wool Slayers Podcast, Facebook and Ravelry groups, Sal and Al, the Wool Slayers. You can email us, woolslayerspodcast@gmail.com if you're interested in donating or coming to our retreat, whatever, or if you were just wanting to talk, go for it.
Right. If you have a question.
I don't know what I was going to say, but it was gone by the time I got to the end of that sentence. So got the business out of the way.
Yes.
Do we have any other housekeeping? I don't think so.
I will just talk about this for a second. Because it's not really, or should it be a fail?
Oh, well, we do fails first, so go ahead.
Okay.
I don't think it's a fail.
It's not a complete fail. Okay.
We're all a little sad.
Yes. I have spent a week being very sad.
Oh.
I didn't tell anybody during the whole week. That tells you how sad I was. Like,
yeah.
I didn't send Sallie a picture. I didn't
know
my mom.
until today.
Yeah. So, Camp Wilkerson, I love it.
She showed it last time,
yes.
Unblocked.
It's blocked now. I washed it. I love the feel of it. It is, like I'm glad I blocked it because the fabric does feel really good. However, it bled. This is no longer crisp white.
Even in distilled water, you guys.
Yeah. So I think I did a couple of things wrong. I let it soak for 15 minutes, which
That's not that long though.
It isn't. That's what I would do normally.
Yeah.
However, knowing that there was this high contrast, I think I should have just let it get wet and pull it out.
Dunked it.
Yeah.
Soaked it and pulled it out.
Right. Dunked
Rinsed
it
it really
enough to
good.
make sure that it had water, but then pulled it out so it didn't have time for the navy. Because it was definitely the navy that bled because it's lighter. You can see it's not as dark.
The navy is not as dark.
Mm-hmm.
And now the white has wisps of blue.
Yes. And in a way that it looks like it was meant to be. Like that's the way the yarn was dyed. It's very... like it's a tonal almost.
I think it looks intentional. I don't think it looks like your dye bled.
And that's what I was hoping for.
However, your feelings are validated. You are allowed to be the full spectrum from pissed to sad.
Right.
Like, I get it. But it does not look terrible.
Yeah. So it's
but
terrible.
I understand it was like a crisp, beautiful, white, nautical kind of thing going on, and now it's not as much.
Right. It now looks like I have 3 colors of blue.
Right.
That I have this.
Yeah.
A very pale watercolor, almost blue, and then the dark blue.
Which I do not hate. I have bought a color from Diane. I can't remember what it's called. Maybe we'll put it at the bottom if we remember. Right. That looks exactly like this. It's like a creamy white with a blue overtone.
Yeah.
I intentionally bought that yarn. Like it was something fog. I don't know. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna really bug me. But that's not what you knit.
Right.
Yeah.
I knit white.
Yeah. So your feelings are validated, but it is still very beautiful.
Thank you.
Yes.
And I will wear it, and I will not mention to anybody else.
No, right.
That it bled, and I'm unhappy.
It's not what it was supposed to be.
Right.
Yeah.
Like if you don't tell other people, they won't notice. They'll think that it's exactly the way you meant.
Right.
So, but my mom is knitting the same one, and she just finished her center lace panel, and she's using the same white and navy that I did. So
she has the deep as well.
I gave her, because I had 2 skeins, so I gave her the other one. Same dye line, everything.
For sure then.
So I think what I'm going to have her do is lay it out and spray it with water to
or
soak
just
it that
run
way.
it under the sink, maybe, or one section at a time, or something.
Right.
I just can't believe that. I thought the distilled water made it totally foolproof, and it didn't.
I know. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
At all.
I'm very sorry.
So, well,
live and learn, I guess.
Yeah.
And it could have been a lot worse.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it could have been blotchy, gross, like, ruined.
Right.
So, at least it,
At least the white took the dye in a way.
In a lovely way, yes.
Just so.
Oh, gosh, I can't even.
But wearing it right now, it feels.
It's very cute.
So good.
Yeah, it looks great.
And it's not heavy to me. Like, it feels just like
even though it's a lot. Like, it's,
It is a lot. It's 10 feet long.
Yeah, it's a lot.
So.
But it's pretty.
But I only have it wrapped twice. So.
I really think you'll like having the option to be like, you could have it loose and like kind of wrapped around you like this, or, bundled up.
Right. Well, and that's why, because my starting point that I chose the size based off of the starting point, I love my starting point to travel with. And so, like, it's a blanket. When I need it as a blanket. It's a shawl when I need it as a shawl. It's a cowl when I need it as a cowl.
Right.
So,
I like having the options.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I'm very happy with it. I don't know if I'll be making any more giant ones like this.
Not for a while.
Yeah. Maybe, once every couple of years.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
Okay, well, I don't have a fail.
Oh, good.
For once.
Yay.
Feels like the first time in a while that I haven't had a fail. And it could just be that I'm not thinking of it, but no, I don't think I do have a fail.
She's looking at her cute little card.
Looking at my little trolley card, which I love.
Yeah.
So finished object slays. Did you slay?
I did. I slayed one item.
I think I have one as well.
Okay. You want to go since I just
went? I was about to say, go ahead. And then
I just did.
Bam!
I love how this turned out.
And these are not blocked. Like, I need to. And they've been finished for over a week. Yeah. It was just plain lazy. So I need to weave that in. And I usually do block my socks, but just for funsies. But he didn't. But look how unblocked. Look how perfect size-wise they match.
Oh, yeah.
Someone's calling me. Spam Risk is calling me. Goodbye. Look at that.
They are
like they're the same size.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
And you use different techniques on the insertion on the first one.
Yeah.
I love it. And I love how you did that. Helps make them look so much more like a matching pair because the heels are the same, the toes are the same.
Yes. I tried.
Yeah. Those are great.
Yeah. So this is my Stitch Surfer, and then I didn't want to do another Stitch Surfer, so I just striped the two yarns willy-nilly.
Did you end up using it all?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You don't.
I realize that you're not a full-size sock knitter. You never, ever.
Okay.
I don't. All these people who are like, I had to buy 4 balls to make a man sock. I'm like, how high are you making these socks?
Yeah.
Like, I always have a ton left over. Oh, that's not them. Where's the? I don't know where the balls are.
Okay.
No clue.
They're probably in your scrap.
Probably. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I have plenty left over.
I am so excited.
Yeah.
First, I'm super excited that you have such a long-standing whip finish.
Yes.
Like that is amazing.
Marked that thing finished and it disappeared and it not disappeared but moved from the. I hate having the whip. Felt so good. So good.
Yay.
Yeah. So they're done.
Yay. I love it. Okay, I finished my hat, my switch hat.
Oh, good.
I just powered through.
Cute.
Might have a little bit of shoulder
pain.
I was
about to say, yeah, because it was hurting. Oh, but it's so cute.
It's so cute.
What a cool
look at the
pattern.
The way it changes
Neato.
Direction is so cool.
Wow.
I love it.
That is really cool.
So, I got my hair cut.
Oh, yeah. I was going to mention that.
I think I can wear hats again.
Oh, good.
Because
you're going to make me mess up my hair?
Look.
Oh, cute. I love it with the bangs.
Cute. That's what I needed. I just needed some bangs.
That's my
like
favorite.
They were supposed to be there.
Yes, that's my favorite. Is like when little hairs poke out the front.
Yes.
Cute. And it fits great.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, did you block that?
I have not blocked.
Okay. I don't think it needs it.
I don't think it needs it, and it's cables essentially, like it's one stitch cables over and over and over, and so it's pretty, like it's thick. Here, feel it, because the brim is a double thickness,
right?
But it's as thick as the rest of it. Yeah.
Like, how much yarn did it use?
It used, I have 18 grams left.
Wow.
Of 100 gram.
That's a lot of yarn for a hat.
It's a lot.
So nice, though. That's going to be warm.
It is.
It's very cute.
I love it.
It makes a great fabric.
So,
ooh, fun.
Originally, I was thinking palm.
Yeah.
A palm on top.
Totally. Cute.
Or, I have this one. I didn't know if like a smaller one would be better.
I do kind of like that.
And then I have this one.
Oh, it's basically the same thing, except, I like the big one.
This one's a little bit more brown with the black tips. That's like white with black tips.
Oh, I kind of like both of those.
I know.
That's hard.
But let me put the hat on because I want you to see where it would land. Hold on. I can do that again. There we go. So, would it be weird to have just a palm sticking off the back?
I mean, I don't think
that's how they do it, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So which one though? Because
I actually like it better back here than like here. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I like it because it's not as super slouchy, but there's a teeny bit of slouch, and so it would just be hanging off the slouch.
So then, do I need a smaller one?
I don't know. Maybe a smaller one just so it doesn't pull your hat off your head. But it's either way cute. That's a hard decision, dude. I don't know.
I know.
Cute.
I've never put a palm on.
A what?
A faux fur palm.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
fun. Yeah. And this is
Was this an option or no?
Well, it's originally I thought of that one.
Yeah.
But
that's pretty cute.
I thought these were better.
Yeah, I like the different colors in it. Yeah.
Because this definitely has the fuchsia pink in it.
No, I know, but these have like more. See, this barely has the tips. I like the darker tips, I think.
I agree. Oh, yeah, this does have black tips
but just like not a huge contrast.
Right.
I don't know. Good luck.
She's not going to tell me which one.
They all look good. Sorry.
That's why I came.
And then there'll be people who hate all fur palms.
I know.
They're no help.
I think the white.
I like it.
With the black.
I think it's very cute.
This was the first one I picked up, so.
It's very cute.
Okay.
Decided. Yay! Cute sleigh.
Yes. I am so glad I did it. I'm not doing it again.
Yeah.
It was rough.
One over one, over and over and over. And it's hard.
Yeah. You don't do it with a cable needle. Like it's.
No.
You know. But it just. And it stopped hurting in my hand and went to my shoulder. Yeah, stopped hurting in my shoulder, went to my neck. So I'm like,
that's not good.
I gotta stop this. But I wanted it to be over with. I didn't want
it to be true. I get it, but yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad.
So that's my one sleigh.
That's all I had too.
Oh, okay. Yay.
On to whips.
Okay. I have one whip to talk about because you can't tell any progress on my other.
Well, I get it. I'm going to show this briefly just to show that how much progress I've made, but it's boring. I'm not going to talk about it anymore.
Is it the sock?
Yes.
Oh, good. I want to see how much progress you made.
Bam!
Wow!
So I think if I try this on, it goes from like just under my knee. And obviously when I cut in the heel, it'll give it a little bit of... But trying it on as a tube, this goes down my heel and like an inch and a half onto my foot. So I'm like, I could be done by the end of the week with this one.
Nice. And cast that second one on.
Oh yeah, I'm tempted to like cast it on already.
Right. Yes. Yes. It would be too easy to be like, yeah, I'll get to that.
So I'm just been powering through that.
Yes.
And that's the online super sock, whatever it's called. Like I've already talked about it.
Mm-hmm. And you link your project page, so.
Yes. So that's for my grandma.
Okay. So I'm still working on my everything shawl. I'm in the twisted rib stage.
Oh.
Hopefully next time I show it.
So it doesn't look super different?
No.
Gotcha.
No. Hopefully next time I show it, I'll be either in the brioche or finished. But I'm kind of obsessed with the hats now. Mm-hmm. Especially the DK weight hat.
I love a hat. Yeah, DK weight hat is the bomb.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's cute.
So this pattern came out Odelia, and it was on Hot Right Now, and it had a discount, so it was like $1.35.
Nice.
So I clicked. I knew I had, this is Suburban Stitcher.
Is that Irving?
Mm-hmm. And I debated. Am I, like, do I get the fingering weight or do I get the
you did, because I bought it for you, right? Yeah.
Exactly. It was her show exclusive for DFW Fiber Fest.
And you weren't there.
And I was not there. But you did such a great job of picking a yarn. Because,
I picked the right skein of it.
Yes, exactly. Is it gonna, come on, camera?
It is really pretty. Whatever.
Okay. So.
It's very pretty.
I purchased and did not print because I didn't have time to print. Literally like 5 minutes before I left for an all day on Saturday for soccer games and baseball games and all the stuff.
Oh, that's perfect for game knitting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, and it starts with 1x1 ribbing.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I can knock that out.
I can handle it.
So,
tell me how many to cast on.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. I didn't even put my needles together. Come on, camera.
I don't know why it's not wanting to focus.
I don't know. Can I cover up my face and still see what's going on? Maybe. So anyway, okay, let me try this again. There we go.
It's so pretty.
So see how there's some pooling here, but I kind of love it.
Oh, I love it.
And
I don't even think.
I love it that there's no pooling up here.
Yeah, I don't even think it's bad enough to call that pooling.
No?
Like, I think
because it goes all the way around. Like, it
does kind of, yeah, but
like swirl around.
Yeah,
but I like think it's so cool.
I like it a lot.
Yeah. So, and it'll look really good on a hat when you see the whole thing kind of making like a barber pole. Mm-hmm. So, but then I also like how it doesn't pool in this up here. This is super simple. Mm-hmm. I actually feel like once I got the pattern, I'm like, I think I actually have a hat pattern that uses this texture.
Because it's like a thermal texture, which is pretty.
But I think the pattern I have is a fingering weight or a sport weight. This is DK. Whatever.
You know, it's $1.35.
It's $1.35. I know. And so
it's very cute.
I
like that it's just enough texture, like it doesn't muddy you still are like showing off the yarn, which is a little bit of texture. It's really a good match.
And thank you, because I really did want to show, I love the colors in this, and here's what I'm thinking.
Oh, fun.
Bam.
Yeah, that's fun.
Because
I like the pink better with this than the other one. Yeah.
Yes. This has a lot of pink in it, but not this bright pink.
Right.
Like, see, it has it on the brim.
Yeah.
Some. But I think it'll just
I love it. Yeah,
make
that's
it
cute.
So fun and pop
fun.
And so.
That's fun. It was almost too much on the yellow. I liked it, but it was like a lot.
Yeah.
And this is more like, that's a better match.
Yeah. This is a gray, and granted, it's a blue gray. Like, it's not.
Yeah, it's a purpley.
It's got color.
Yeah.
To the gray, but
that's a better match.
And I did the ribbing on Saturday. I did the rest of this on Sunday.
Wow.
And I was like, I'm gonna finish this weekend.
Right? I'm gonna have to finish up.
No.
Yeah, well.
No, too much driving and not enough.
Right.
I mean, I sat a lot. We had 5 games yesterday, and so
that doesn't sound fun.
Sitting a lot.
Well, yeah, that is perfect.
Yeah.
Game knitting,
I
though.
know.
Okay, so I fixed a fail.
Oh, yes!
I recast on my loop with the other yarn, and I like it so much better. Isn't it so much better? Do you see now?
Yes. I didn't doubt you before, but
yeah, it's so much better. So this is still the Frolicking Feet that I had in the first one from last episode. But then instead of the Mad Tosh Silver Fox, I'm doing Suburban Stitcher Cinder, and this is a glitter.
I was going to say, I see sparkle.
Yeah, it's a sparkle. It's a glitter. And the other one's not a glitter, which I kind of love. Bam! So much better.
So much better.
So much more wearable, so much more adult, but still fun.
Right.
So, yeah. So, and I consciously was like, at least get up to where you were.
Oh, right.
Because my next whip has been sucking more of my attention. So I was like, get to where you were.
Right.
And then you can show it, but I wanted to get further in this next whip because it doesn't look like anything if it's, and it's like super fun.
I can't wait to see.
Okay, you're done?
Yes.
Okay.
I only had the one new one.
So this has been taking my attention. I'm super into it. Okay, so Schitt's Creek.
Oh yeah.
The show.
Oh yeah.
Daniel Levy, in love with him. He is amazing on the show. Can't show that because it's the chart.
Oh.
So Max the Knitter made that once in floral sweater, inspired by Daniel Levy's character, David, on Schitt's Creek, and it's amazing. Picture. So I knew I had to make it, and so I poached my ashes. I had bought 3 skeins of this to make a Tanya.
Oh, right.
And then I remember I cast it on and it twisted and it ticked me off. And then I was like, I don't even want to make this anymore. So it's just this pretty dark gray variegated.
It is great.
Yeah. So that's ashes from Suburban Stitcher. And then so I was like, okay, well that's enough to make the body color of this once in floral.
Because you have 3 skeins.
Yes. So then I needed to find the background, the yoke,
the fair
colors. Part. Yeah. So just for Allyn's reference, here's the.
Oh yeah.
So he does a black, a gray, and then white roses. So I had that veil with silver fox.
Oh right. That you just pulled it.
So I. And look, I've already knit more of it than I had knit.
Than you had before.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Because it's like all that was wrapped around from frogging is gone. So this is my background. This is my body.
Of the fair out, yeah.
This is my background for my flowers.
Okay.
And then my Terraldago red color is my roses.
Yes!
So look at that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Right?
And the red roses. Like they're roses.
Yeah, it's not like David would never.
Right.
David wears black and white and that's it. But for me, I think this is cute.
Yes.
So
I
started it. And I was a little nervous at first. I really think that these all match like tonally. It's not like this is not. They're all in the same, like, they have the same value.
Yes.
Okay.
This is a great, like, I have a very hard time understanding value, but I totally get it.
Do you understand what, yes.
Yes.
Like, another red would have been not tonally.
Like, put that with it.
And that's,
like, take that red out
in the
and
wrong
put this,
family.
And it's wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Or even, even this.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually pretty cute. Anyway, so, like, I agonized over these colors, and then it was like, oh my god, this is what I just took out of loop. This is perfect. Anyway, because because this is kind of tonally variegated, I didn't want anything else to be, or else you lose your design. And no offense, there are some in Ravelry where it's like you can't even see the flowers, and I was like, I do not want to do that.
Yeah,
I want it to be I want it to be graphic, you know. So like I agonized over this, and so this is very not. Like variegated.
And it's much lighter than even the lightest tone in this.
Right. So anyway, finally picked that out and started, and I am cooking.
Is it neck down?
Yes. So, but you come back and put in
the main color.
The ribbing for the neck.
Oh, yeah.
So like you just start, and then you start your yoke, and then you go back and pick up stitches and do a little bit of ribbing.
Kind of like your Love Notes sweater, because remember you were trying to decide if you do the neck or the sleeve first.
Kind of, yes, same thing. So trying to get it. It's all wanting to look at that.
Oh, it looks
so good on camera.
It does. Wow.
Isn't that cool?
That is really cool.
So I'm.
It shows up so well.
It shows up really good. I think it shows up better on the camera than it does in person. Which is exciting because you're doing this and it looks like nothing for so long. It's just in the last few rows that I'm like, oh, I can kind of see the roses.
Yes, I can totally see that it's a flower.
And you're knitting it upside, you're knitting it like this. So you're looking at it and you're like, this doesn't look like anything. But when you like that, you can see where it's starting. I'm super.
So you're halfway through.
I was about to say, I am on row 30 of 54.
Yeah.
Now, my rows are about to get bigger.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, because you're increasing.
I'm going to increase in a couple. So I'm increasing one. I'm going to do this row, and then the next row is an increase row. But that's the. Oh, no, there is another increase row up there. And then you do the body. So my rows are about to get a little longer, but still, I'm more than halfway through with the chart.
Right. Yay!
I should have the yoke done for sure.
Well, and because you love fair outfits.
I do. Like, this is all I want to do.
Right.
So I should have the yoke done and be well into the body next time. I am into it. Thank you, awesome. Max the knitter. Right. I'm obsessed with you and your sweater.
And when you said it last time and I was pulling the photo to put into the video, I went and looked at his other sweaters. He has some great sweaters.
Yeah, he does. And his husband is also a designer. Oh. So, like, can you imagine their house? And they're both gorgeous. Like, it's really not, it's just, the whole thing is not fair. And Diane got to meet them like 2 weeks ago. Yes, I hate her so much. Ugh. So anyway, really into that one.
That's it for whips.
That's it for whips.
I know, me too.
Okay, so
I have no trophies either.
I do have some trophies.
Good.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna be getting some trophies.
I do have some
later.
I do have at least one thing that's coming to me, but I'm gonna get it.
It's not gonna show up in the mail.
No. Okay. So look, see my person.
Oh, yes.
See my person
right there.
I found that mannequin. It's wearing my Terrell Dago. I found that mannequin on the curb, y'all. Someone threw it away. Now I will say it was wrapped in plastic and it was sitting in a box with no top. It was obviously garage sale leftovers because there was no trash. It was the mannequin. And then there was a box of like design magazines, but like the really nice magazines that are like books basically. That was it. There wasn't like, and it was then piled with boxes of trash. Like we have bulk pickup. Do you have that? Mm-hmm. Yeah, where you can put out the big bulky stuff once a month. Mm-hmm. So it was during that, and you could tell that they had a yard sale, it didn't sell, and then they moved because the house was for sale. So we were out on a walk, and it was just like one street over. And they had obviously just put it out because it was perfect. I could not believe it. I could not believe it.
It's so nice.
Exactly what I wanted. It's a tabletop one. It does extend up, but I don't want it on the floor. That's too cluttery for me in my little tiny room. So the fact that it sits on a shelf or sits on a bookcase, I don't want it to be like me size. I'm not using it for sewing and like need it for measurements. I just want it as a display. It's exactly what I would have purchased. Like I would have bought this exact one. I was so excited. Like, could not believe it. So then the downside is we had to then haul it home. I carried it for a little bit and then Mitch carried it home for me. And we've all groped the boobs. It has nice little boobs. We've all touched them. All four of us have checked those out. So, there's anatomy happening. Like, it's been great fun. And it hasn't scared me yet. I keep thinking I'm going to walk through to go, like, check on a kid or something at night. And I'm going to, like, ah! But I hadn't scared me yet. So we're all good. Yeah, isn't she cute? And it's like a really nice linen body and like a gold stance. Mm-hmm. Like I've never had such a good.
It looks like a store fixture and not something that somebody would use for sewing.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's just super nice.
I don't know.
Like there's no pinholes in it.
No, it's perfect. Yeah, I could not believe it. And I said to Mitch, like, if I had not been on this walk with you, would you have picked this up for me? And he was like, no.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
You wouldn't know, yeah.
So just the fact that we even went on a walk
together.
Yeah, like it was all four of us, and we rarely do that, especially on a Sunday, like at noon.
It must have been like the first nice day.
It was, yeah. It was so random. Mm-hmm. Anyway, I was so happy.
I love it.
Okay, so my actual, and again, I was about to say stuff I bought, but I didn't buy these. I cashed in my credit as a sample knitter. When I knit samples for Diane, you get paid in yarn. So I speaking of Max the Knitter, he had a new pattern come out called the Snuggle is Real.
I feel like I saw that.
It's a cowl, and it looks like a hoodie.
Yes.
It looks like a...
Yes.
So bought that. The code is expired now, but the code was Simon Cowell.
Oh my god.
Why is the cowl not called that? But the Snuggle is Real is pretty good. And I love... The minute I saw it, I was like, well, I'm getting that one. I mean, it's so cute, and it has like... You make I-cord, like hoodie ties that come out.
You should use my I-cord crank.
Yes. Do I not have one? If I don't have one, I'm going to use yours.
Yeah.
You know what I think I have is a French knitter thing.
Oh, yeah. You gotta, like, you might as well knit if you're using that.
I had a thing, but maybe I've just played with yours. Anyway, so I can't decide what colors I'm going to do, but...
What does it use?
DK.
How much?
I like one skein of each.
Oh, okay.
So 3 colors, because it's like 2 colors on the outside, and then a third inside lining. It's going to be a ton of knitting. Like, it uses more yarn than you'd think, because it's like...
You're knitting 2 of them and then folding.
It's a double layer, like our Stranger Things.
Yes.
Yeah. And then you need a bunch for that I-cord. Right. So I already owned Oyster, because remember I originally bought this for my Soldotna, and then was like, no, I want all solids. So I owned this one. So I think this is going to be in it. Like, maybe either, one of... It could be the inside color, but probably will have it be one of the outside colors. And then my 3 choices for the other 2, so one of these is going to not be in. I was thinking, I was thinking these 2, because then, like, Mitch or I could wear it. Oh, which I kind of like that idea of, like, sharing it. So this is navy. From Suburban Stitcher, and this is Dirty Martini, which I don't do a lot of green, so I was kind of like intrigued by.
But it looks so good with that navy. It
does, right?
Yeah.
So I could do these together on the outside, and then this like the lining, or I could do like this together and like this, whatever. My other, which I was like, if I don't use it in the cowl, like I just want this.
Yeah.
For any future project, I love this color. Like I have looked at this color so many times. Velvet magenta. It's like one of my favorite bright pinks.
Yeah.
Velvet magenta. So if I don't want to share, like this looks really good. Or this looks really good. Like I feel like it's in here somewhere. I just have to figure out what I want to do. Like which they all look good.
Right.
I'm not going to do this.
No. Yeah.
But.
Yes.
One of these is going away, and the other 3 will be the cowl. Oh, or I could make another Soldotna.
That's what I thought you were gonna say.
Yeah.
Was I bought another Soldotna.
This would be a really pretty Soldotna. Uh-oh. But I really want that cowl too. Uh-oh.
Yeah. I can't remember what's the outside. I've already put a picture here.
So it's like it's like a.
Is it stripes
almost
on the outside?
It's not really stripes. There's some sort of thermal texture that's happening.
Oh.
And then there's a big ribbing that has the hoodie strings coming out.
Gotcha. Right.
Yeah. And then there's the lining. So yeah.
I know.
So that was a trophy.
It's interesting you talking about doing the blue and the green and the oyster so that you and Mitch can wear something together, because I would not pick that 3-color combination for you, because you always have something.
It though.
You're more feminine,
girly.
Yeah.
But I actually do really like a woman wearing something masculine. Like I like that.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying you can't. It's just I wouldn't.
Yeah, it is weird that I don't do that much, because I do like that. I like a woman who like wears a baseball cap or whatever. Like I think it's cute. But also my like in Texas, we don't really have winter coats. I mean like we have like our thicker jackets. So mine this year, I have a new one this year, and it's navy, but like a darker navy, and so that's why I was kind of like, ooh, that would be cute, because it's like navy, but not, it doesn't match my jacket, but like I think it would look good with it.
Right.
So I think that's what led me to that, and then this was just one that I hadn't really seen, and I was like, ooh, that's cute. So yeah, we'll see what I end up with. But this is just Max the Knitter episode.
Right. And Suburban Stitcher.
Well, every episode is Suburban Stitcher.
Well, and I thought about that when I cast on with the Irving. I'm like, well, we have to make sure we have at least one Suburban Stitcher in the episode.
You should have known I had you covered. Yeah. And like the body of my floral sweater is Suburban Stitcher.
Mm-hmm.
So there's always something. Mm-hmm. But so yeah, the mannequin and my sample knitting yarn is my only trophy. Oh, actually, I found one. Sorry, Allyn. This was something I bought on the yarn crawl.
Oh.
And then promptly lost because it's tiny. Did I show this?
Yes, you did.
Oh, I did show this?
Yeah.
Okay. I still need to do it. I put it in the top of my little trolley, so maybe I'll remember to do it. Because I need a little bag tag.
Oh.
I can't remember. I couldn't remember if I showed it or not. Okay, so that's everything in my cart.
Okay. And that's all I have in my bag.
Cool. So
we be
freebies.
Okay. So my theme this week is, so I'm going to be traveling next week, and I'm going to Paris.
Yes.
My brother's getting married. We're going to be there for a while. Nobody break into my house, please. But, so I'm planning what I'm going to take, right? Because we're going to be touring around. I like to keep knitting with me, even though I think my family will be less patient with me than my mother was if we can't get into somewhere we want to go because I've got knitting needles, security and all that. Though I can't imagine they're dying to go to museums or churches that wouldn't allow it in. Anyway, we're going because, I gotta get some culture in them. Anyway, tangent. Planning, I want to have things that I can sit and knit with other people because it's a wedding, so we're going to be with a lot of people.
And family, and yeah.
Right. I want it to be so that like a finer gauge yarn so that I can take less of it but still have lots of knitting time out of it.
Good idea.
But still yet interesting to me.
Right.
So those were my parameters, which usually means it's going to be a shawl, it's going to be fingering weight or light fingering or lace, maybe a sport, but so I have 9 options, which there were like 35 in there. I had to choose, but like no lace, nothing where I have to pull out a chart,
gotcha.
That kind of thing.
Right.
The first one is Pom Pom Pop.
That's cute.
And you
are
add
those yarn poms or are they?
Are.
Okay, cute.
And you add the pom poms later.
Yeah, so you don't have to worry.
So you don't
about
have to worry about the yarn for the pom poms. Taking that with you, you can just knit your shawl, come home, and add the poms.
That's a really cute idea. How it ends in the stripe with the pom pom. That's really cute.
And it's like 2 rows, so you can totally use up.
Yeah. Tiny
scraps. I mean, all you have to do is make sure you have enough for a pom. And, probably if you didn't have enough for the pom, you could use the main color.
Something.
Yeah. And this one I just love. So it's written in IKEA speak, like, huge tube.
Oh, my gosh.
So funny.
Oh, my gosh.
And it literally is cast on this number of stitches and knit until it's, like, 500 feet long. And then you have a huge tube. And that's your cowl.
So it's a cowl. What, fingering or lace?
They say use a really lightweight, either lace or light fingering.
Because there's a pattern that's lace weight and it's called puddle. And it's like you do knit this big tube, but because it's lace, it just puddles around.
That's what this looks like.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
I think that's even bigger than puddle, though.
Oh, okay.
That's really cute. Ooh, I love that color red.
Right? I mean, and what I actually opened up the pattern to look at it because I was thinking surely there's like they decrease to get it to make that shape on the shoulders, but no, it's just literally a tube.
Yeah. That's cool.
So, it's in the running of things to take.
I think that sounds great.
Because you literally are doing
knitting in the round, stockinette.
And I get bored with it eventually. Like, I don't want to do it forever and ever.
Yeah.
But I do love doing it when I'm talking to people because I don't have to think about a thing. In fact, I probably wouldn't even mark a beginning of the round.
Why?
Why would it matter?
Why would you? It doesn't matter.
Right. Just stop knitting when you want to stop knitting. When you have enough to bind.
I wouldn't.
Yeah. And it's literally just.
Yeah.
So I can do that for hours and hours while I'm talking to somebody or at the movies.
Yeah,
or,
exactly. I love it.
Yeah.
I do get bored if I'm not watching TV or talking to somebody. Right. But I love the action of knitting stockinette and talking.
Yeah,
it's my favorite.
Me too. And I don't want to have to be thinking in the back of my head, I gotta stop. I gotta do something at the end, or you know. And I think that would be really good even in a variegated, like because it's a big enough circumference that it wouldn't. I don't think you'd have flashing or pooling.
I don't think so either.
I think it would break it up enough. Yeah. So I might just pull out one of the skeins and I'm like, I don't know what to do with this.
I'm already thinking, I kind of have the perfect skein for that.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's it like? What is
it's that Road to China.
Oh, yeah.
Lace weight. So it would be like the most luxurious puddle.
And it would feel so good.
It would feel so good to knit it.
Yes.
And to wear it.
Yes. Oh, I think that's great.
It flashed in my head. I was like,
yes.
Because I think that's how I found puddle, is I was looking for something to knit.
Right.
But this one's free.
Yes.
I don't know if puddle is or not.
I can't imagine charging somebody for
Right. I mean, how dare you?
Exactly. I mean, she did do some really cute stuff with the graphic.
For sure.
When I opened it up, it's literally like 3 lines.
Yeah, right. So. I even like that you don't even have to like measure how long your tube has become.
Right.
You know, like you don't have to do anything.
No.
I love it.
Just keep going.
It's gonna have to happen.
I know. Raspberry Field is the next one, and it reminds me very much like the way the shaping is of Birds of a Feather and the Terrell Dago.
And is that the Find Your Fade too, maybe?
Oh,
something
maybe.
like that. I don't know. It could just be that picture fading like that. Makes me.
This does have a little.
Hold up though. Did you just say Terrell Dago and Birds? Because I will say Terrell Dago is much more fun to knit than Birds of a Feather. So slow your roll. It's a completely different technique.
This is true.
Whoa.
But it might be the same shape.
Yeah. Terrell Dago is weird though. Is a weirder shape. It goes weird. Like at one point, because you stop on, I don't know, it's weird.
Well, Birds of a Feather does too.
It's not the same though.
Oh, okay.
Terrell Dago's weirder. You end up with like one side that's like a rectangle. It's very strange.
Okay. So,
ooh, cute.
It has a little bit of lace.
Yes. You'd have to get that done.
Well, and you have a long ways to go.
Oh, is it
towards to the lace?
Oh, I was thinking that was the start, but yeah, you're right.
You start at the
small. Okay.
And I mean, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
So
that's a lot. You would not get to that.
And you could leave out the lace.
True.
If you wanted. So
it's cute though.
Yeah. And I like how you could any yarn.
Yeah, that would be another good scrap.
Mm-hmm.
You could use as many colors as you wanted.
Yeah. So this is multiversum shawl, and it uses 2 skeins.
That looks like short rows.
So I think what you do is well, I think you start at this point, and
look at that edging.
You stripe. So it's I-cord. It's applied I-cord edging, which I don't love, so I might leave that off. But this is, and what that is, it's those skeins that half the skein is one color and the other half.
That is crazy looking.
So it uses that pooling.
It looks like, when it's like you're talking into something and it's like taking your voice. Like, and mine's always like, because I'm so loud. That's what that looks like. That is crazy.
Yeah. And I've been wanting to do something like that.
Yeah, because
I have that one skein.
Right.
Yeah. And so.
Weird.
Yeah. It's an interesting construction. And it might use short rows because I think the colorful stripes in the body of it are stockinette, and then the background color
like the wedge. It's almost like wedges.
Yes.
Huh. That looks like a lot.
I know, but see,
to be free is I'm like, really?
Yeah. And it might. I was thinking it wouldn't be too much to take with you and carry with you, because it would, like short rows. It's just move a marker, right? Like move a stitch marker. So it's not too much. I mean, it's not a stockinette tube.
Well, but it might be good to take with the stockinette tube for when you have a little more brain.
Exactly. Yeah. So the Fielden shawl is the next one, and this is short rows also, but wedge. It's very similar to the fine tune cowl that I made.
Yes, I was gonna say, what did you make that was like that?
And that was very easy for me to carry with me. It was fine. So
that's cute.
Yeah, I like that, and I like how you could use up your larger leftovers.
What weight is that?
Fingering.
Light fingering.
Whatever.
Fingering.
Yeah, but I mean,
I use those interchangeably.
Yes. Especially in a shawl. In a sweater,
whatever.
You might want to, Then Pheno Shadow Shawl.
I feel like I've seen that one. I remember that picture.
Yeah, it's very simple. It's literally striped.
It's more about letting the yarn it's more about your color choice.
Yes. Yeah. And it changes from stockinette to garter to make ridges and
cool.
But it is literally
like this one, the wrong color choice could make a because the whole point is that it's like kind of growing darker as the that's cool.
And you use the same color for the garter stripes.
I would stress over the colors for that forever.
Right. Me too.
It's very cool.
I know.
Ooh, now that looks perfect.
Right. So this is one of those cowls that you knit a tube and it's
so stinking cute.
It is so cute. I love the way they did the stripes.
The way it looks doubled up with the thin and the thick. Yes. So stinking cute.
It is.
So basically half of it's bigger stripes and half of it's oh my god.
Yep.
Oh my god, 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 oh my god. So cute.
I know. I love it.
What a fun way to use two like two mustaches.
Oh.
Cute.
Oh. Wait, but why? How would it work with mustache? Because you can't control. I know, but you're not controlling because the diameter that you're knitting is the same. So how would you get thicker and thinner?
Well, it's two different skeins, isn't it?
No, this isn't self-striping.
Oh, they did it themselves?
Yes.
Well, I was just thinking use one because she has some that are thick stripes and some that are.
Oh, no,
that's all I was.
Yeah.
I didn't realize they striped it.
No, they striped it.
Ooh, fun.
I know. They used, I think they used a kit. Like a.
Probably, because it had like the right amounts or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could just stick any two that kind of complement
each
other.
And then this one is just in 2-color.
Oh.
And it still makes it look really good.
Very cute. Oh, the way it looks doubled up speaks to my soul.
I know.
Like I literally got chills. I love it so much.
You're going to start looking at your stash.
But I don't want to self-stripe them because I just did that on those socks. And while it was fine, I wouldn't want to do it forever, never, never, never. It's not my favorite thing to do.
Yeah, I agree.
But it's not terrible.
No. It's all hidden on the inside.
Yeah, that's nice.
I did a DK weight one that I self-striped like that using like 4 different colors and they faded into each other all the way around, even though they were solids. And I didn't mind it at all.
Okay.
Like it was fine.
Yeah.
But okay, this one is really cool. Incremento shawl. And it's short row striped.
Ooh, neat.
I mean, look at that
back. That's cool.
Like, that is so neat.
Yeah.
And I could see doing that with leftovers, like one main color and then some leftovers. I swear that wasn't my theme.
I know, right? It's kind of like a subset theme. Like
right.
Theme inside the theme.
Yeah. So that's like fingering.
Cute.
Also.
Okay.
I know. And that's it.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
My mind is racing.
I know. And
because there were so many stripes, and stripes just really get my juices flowing, like Fair Isle, you know? Both of them are just, oh my God, what if the rest of my floral, after I do the yoke, what if it's stripes? It would be a lot, but it would. I have a shirt that's like stripes with flowers over it, and oh God, I love it so much. Somebody, Max.
I know, right?
Design it.
Right.
Maybe he already has. I should go check. Oh my gosh. I love stripes.
Yeah.
And floral.
Look at us. We're striped and floral today.
We're adorable. Yeah, that was a fun one. That was a fun
And I already had, so then I was in my queue. What prompted all this was I was trying to figure out what to take. And so I was in my queue looking, what do I have? Like, I might take the Terrell Dago. You know, I have some options. But now I found all these.
I know. Now it's now it's worse.
Right.
That's It's a conundrum.
I know.
So you will be back from this trip when we record next.
Yes, I will have just gotten back.
Gotcha.
Yes. And hopefully I'll have lots of trophies.
Yeah, hopefully.
Because I'm going to go to La Enemy.
I mean, you better.
Right? I know.
So Halloween will be done. Mm-hmm. I wore my costume last night.
I saw that.
Because we had a little Halloween party. So maybe we'll put a little picture in here for funsies.
Mm-hmm.
I was Mrs. Universe.
Right.
Because I'm old. So.
Or just because you're married.
Yeah. So that was fun. My crown is up on my mannequin head. That's my crown right there. So we hope that you guys have a fun and safe Halloween. I'm going to a wedding right after Halloween. And it's Day of the Dead themed. Because it's
Is it on November 2nd also?
Yeah.
That's the day our wedding is.
Yeah, but mine's in Pflugerville, Texas. So it's less exotic. But it's still going to be fun. It's going to be Day of the Dead themed, which is exciting. Yeah. I won't have near the amount to talk about. But a lot of exciting things coming up.
Yeah.
So until then, we love you. Yeah. We thank you for watching. Make sure to thumbs up and subscribe and tell your friends. And don't forget to slay.
Bye, y'all.
Bye. It's recording.